Donald Trump is absolutely furious that anybody in this country would have the audacity, I mean, just the sheer arrogance to insult a sitting judge, and not just to insult the judge and call them names, but oh God, some people, get this, some people are attacking judges in this country so horribly and viciously that those judges are now getting death threats. And Donald Trump is sick of this, and he wants you to stop it right now. If you are doing that, you better cut it out. Now, of course, Donald Trump is literally the one doing that. And in his attacks on these people, he literally did it again. So here's what happened. On Thursday of last week, Donald Trump put a post out there on Truth Social where he attacked people for calling Judge Aileen Cannon names. Here's what Trump said. Crooked Joe Biden and his crew of hacks and thugs led by Merrick Garland and deranged Jack Smith are working overtime to try to illegally intimidate and harass respected federal Judge Aileen Cannon. They are calling her terrible names, wrongfully threatening her with impeachment and disrespecting her, all because they want her to act like the dishonest, politically biased, and conflicted judges in New York. So, you're mad at people calling judges names. And by the way, you're mad at people who aren't even doing that. Like, if you wanted to come after people in the media who are doing that, you know, myself included, I will freely volunteer for that. Biden's not doing it. Merrick Garland is not doing it. And Jack Smith is not doing it. So not only are you angry about the wrong thing, but you're angry about the wrong thing involving the wrong people. So congratulations, you were wrong twice in 1 point. Like that's pretty remarkable. Being wrong 2 times in 1 point, just absolutely mind-blowing stupidity we're dealing with here with Donald Trump. Yes, people are attacking Judge Aileen Cannon. They're attacking her because she is showing a very clear bias in favor of Donald Trump. And she is obscuring and sometimes outright throwing out the law in order to do that. They have valid criticisms of her. And as far as impeachment goes, I feel like I'm the only one who said that. So I don't know who else is out there saying it. I hope you are, because that's what should happen, because she has flagrantly thrown out the law to show Donald Trump favor. Biden's not doing it. Merrick Garland's not doing it. Jack Smith is not doing it. But also the irony here. He's like, you can't call judges names just because they're not acting like these dishonest thugs up there in New York. You're literally calling judges names while you're saying don't call judges names. But you only want the judge you appointed to not be called names, not the other judges that other people appointed, right? Not to mention the fact that Judge Arthur Engeron, Judge Juan Merchan, Judge Tanya Chutkan, you know, all judges overseeing your various trials, they've all received countless death threats to the point where people have shown up to their homes with intent. There have been arrests. There have been criminal charges filed against your supporters for what they have threatened to do to these judges and prosecutors. And yes, Cannon has also received death threats, and that is not okay. It's not okay when it happens to any of these people. If you've got a valid criticism of it, let it fly. And that's where it stops. But you cannot go out there with your holier-than-thou talking point, whining about people making fun of a judge and calling her names when you literally do the same thing in the very next sentence to all the other judges. You know, if you're going to do it to them, it's okay for us to do it to her. Draw the line at threats against these people, absolutely. But we're going to call her out when she screws up. And you can whine about it and try to suck up to her all you want, because that's what you're doing. That's what this is about. You're trying to show Judge, hey, I'm sticking up for you. You got to stick up for me. We see what you're doing. And by the way, if it works, the only thing that's going to happen is that she's going to get kicked off the case for showing even more bias towards you. So keep sucking up, because if she returns the favor, she's probably going to lose her job.